Savannah, oh my goodness. I have to be kind of quiet, so sorry if I'm quiet. That was so epic. So we got there and okay, no, we're driving up there and the ticket says it started at 6. And so we left 2 hours early, and so we're getting up there and we're still on the fucking freeway and it's 5:45. So we're shit, shit. And so I'm freaking out. We're screaming out the windows. One of the things I said, I balled up the tickets in a code shape, and I talked about it like it was a funnel, you know what I'm talking about? Like this. Rolled it up like this. I was talking like that. I was like, "Dear LA, I have somewhere to be. Please stop driving so slow, blah blah blah." I was just screaming out the windows to all these random people. And then there was this one girl with her windows down, and I was like, "I'm supposed to be at Kesha right now. These people are driving so slow." And she's laughing at me. But, so we if we parked in this one area and Jimmy Kimmel was parking, because it was at Jimmy Kimmel's back lot stage, if we parked there we would have gotten validated parking for $4, but we were oh my god, we're so late, we're not gonna let us in, blah blah blah. And then so we just parked in this parking lot was $10. I'm whatever, I have $10, we'll just pay it. And then so we run over and we see all these people in line still, so we're oh thank god. And so we get over there and we check in, tell him our names and blah blah blah, and then he gives us a wristband. This one. Alex Stolzoff just chatted me on Facebook. It just has it's blue and it has little skulls on it. But it's big enough because I have all these ones on, but he put it up here originally, so I can slide it off because it's really big. But yeah, and so then we're waiting in line and we're talking to these two girls who are behind us, they were our line friends, and so we're talking to them and blah blah blah, and then we finally go through security and we're all waiting at the stage, because it's outside, so we're all waiting at the stage, and we're just standing there, and then these two people came up behind us. There's this guy and this girl, and this girl, it doesn't really look like she would be into Kesha, but we were talking to them and they became our friends. We're talking to them the whole time, and this guy was gay and he was so funny. He had his face painted the Kesha, the stuff, and then the little blue thingamabobber, and we thought he was gay, just the way he was talking, how he was laughing, he was cute. And so we became my friend. Hold on, what was Alex saying to me? Nathan, his name is Nathan. He just accepted my friend request on Facebook. Cause we after the show we went and we were all waiting to go meet Kesha, to see if she would come out, and we were standing there with them. But anyways, so during the show, we were she sang what song? I forget what song I think she sang TikTok first, and then we were all sitting and jumping there. There was seriously so many old people there, and we were why are you here? Yeah, they're free tickets, but it's you probably don't even know who this bitch is. You probably don't even listen to her. Why are you here? And so when they were playing TikTok, these old people weren't even into it, or what the fuck are you doing here? Go leave. And so then we were probably 10 rows back, because people started lining up at 6, and that's why we thought it started at 6. So we're 10 rows back, and then we're dude, when she starts another song, we're hauling ass, we're going to the front. And Aaron was kind of afraid to do it, and Nathan and the girl's name was Julia, they were oh well, okay. And I was dude, whatever, I'll do it, I'll push forward. And so Aaron then grabbed onto the back of me, and then it was a train, so it's we basically had a freaking conga line, and she started singing another song, and I just freaking pushed my way, I didn't push my way at Mayday, all those kids, I went around people, but I was going to the front, obviously. And then this one lady, when I was walking by, she was what are you doing? Like, are you kidding me? Blah, blah, blah. Like, she's mid-recording, like, yelling at me and screaming at me. I'm like, chill out. You're the show. Like, people are obviously gonna push by you. Nobody's gonna stand in the back if they want to go to the fucking... No, you're retarded. So I just kept walking by her, and then Aaron was, like, holding on to me and went by. And then, so, like, Aaron and I are, like, 3 rows back. And, because the stage was, like, this, and then it had, like, a runway, like, out, kind of. So it was like this, if you understand what I'm talking about. And so we were like 3 rows behind the freaking runway, and this lady was like yelling at us, and then we turn around, and I'm like, where's Nathan and Julia? And then she's like, I don't know, like they got lost. And then we like turned around like a couple minutes later, and we saw them there like 5 rows behind us, but whatever. And then we think it was staged, but there was like 5 girls that jumped on stage and were like dancing. We think they were part of it. But her backup dancers were so funny, like at Rihanna. They like do the fucking craziest things and wear the fucking craziest things. It was so fun. And like at Rihanna, we could barely hear her because her mics were turned so quiet. And like we could actually hear her sing tonight, and she was actually really good. Like people were like, "Oh, that bitch can't sing," blah blah blah. Like she can actually sing. Like she was really good tonight, and I was really proud of her. But I like, you saw my tweets obviously, but I tweeted her like 5 times tonight, and I touched her knee with this hand. I can never wash this hand. Actually, I already washed it, but technically, she's like embedded in my hand, in her knee. I touched it. I kind of touched her hand too, but I mostly just touched her knee. But yeah, and then I got some sicky nerd pictures. Like I'll upload them to Facebook probably tomorrow. But then after, she played like 5 songs I think, and she did We Are Who We Are. That was the only new song she played because it's like her single. So she played Your Love Is My Drug, TikTok, Take It Off. And I don't know, I think she played something else, so I can't remember them. Or maybe she played 4 songs. But yeah, Jimmy Kimmel like came out because obviously he has to introduce her, like it's like live on his show. And so after we started walking out, and we're like, dude, where's Nathan and Julia? Like, because we obviously want to go try and meet her. And so we like saw them, and we like caught up to them, and we were like talking for like 5 minutes, and then we're like, dude, we're running around like this side. So we ran around, like it's 53 degrees outside or something. We're fucking sprinting. I mean, obviously we're like in jeans and like coats and stuff. Oh, we were fucking running. And so we run to one side, and then the security guard was like, oh, she's coming out on the other side. So we're like, are you fucking kidding me? So we run back down through like everything and like all the way around, and then we go to where like everybody else was waiting behind the gates, and we waited there for so long. We probably waited for like, I don't even know, but it was so cold. So cold. We're like, we can't stand here anymore. Like we're freezing our asses off. Like even for Kesha, I was so cold. You don't understand. Like we got into the car and we were like like dying, and I fucking had the biggest fucking girl crush on her. I was like, Aaron, I touched my girlfriend, like that was really gross. I just had to double check. But and I'm so excited to go see her in like, I think it's April or May or June. I'm pretty sure it's May, because she's gonna be at the Hollywood Palladium. And we were like, Julie and Nathan, like, are you going to that? And they're like, fuck yeah, they live in freaking Malibu. And we're like, oh my god, like you have a forest drive, that sucks. But another dream came true on my bucket list, my personal bucket list. Party with Kesha. Duh. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be waking up in like 5 hours because I'm going to work. So far this week has been really good, and I'm really excited because I'm so fucking excited. Like I got to go see her, especially for free, and like, I love her so much. I do, I love her. Oh, and Jimmy Kimmel, like came on stage to meet her, like they were taking pictures or something, and he put on her blue lipstick. It was so funny. Oh my god, I love her so much.